Okay. Before I start talking about the game, I want to say that I don't think our season is fucked. I don't think that we are in. I don't think we're in a terrible spot for the season. I think that we still have a really good team. I think that we got a good coach. But with that being said, I've got a lot of questions about that game and issues about that game. Number one, Rigoni has to score. You have to score. And if you follow me on Twitter, you probably saw some conversations I have with some other people who've agreed, disagreed, but Rigoni's got to score. I'm not saying that Rigoni is our only problem, because holy shit, he's not. Lima's lacked is not even on the field. Finley is bad. Fagundes hasn't done a ton, but Fagundes also hasn't played a lot, which we'll go into that. I mean, yeah, Gallagher's been playing great. Ring's been playing great, but Gallagher has missed a couple of strikes as well. He has finished a few as well. Baby Wolff's done really good, but also has had some issues as well. Like, Zardes has also not scored. He hasn't done a whole lot. But the reason why I harp on Rigoni is that, first off, last season we had a massive issue with Rigoni because he didn't know what he was doing. He didn't fit in the squad for whatever reason. And this season is the time where he's supposed to come back and fit in the squad. Also, I don't think anyone else has had the opportunities that Rigoni has had. I mean, how many times are you going to stand in front of the goal and miss? Either right to the keeper, or you go wide, you go tall, or like in the game last night, you take an unnecessary first touch and give the defense time to slide over to block the shot. Why didn't you just take that first time? I would much rather you take that first time and either miss wide a little bit or overdo it a little bit than you taking that touch and never getting that shot off. Like, at least give it a chance. Also, though, it's so close, you've got to be able to put that in the net. I mean, Derucci had some shots, too, that went right to the keeper. Everyone did. But Rigoni specifically is consistently showing us he can't score, because he's the one that we're giving all the opportunities to. So I say, hey, instead of, on to kind of point number two, instead of pulling out Fagundes, like, if Fagundes was pissed off he got pulled. I don't want to jump on the side of not liking Wolff right now, but I'm real close to have it, because I don't know what he's doing. I don't understand what he's doing. I'm sure he's doing something that makes sense, but I can't figure it out. And I think, I mean, I can only think he's just trying out different strats, trying to figure out the best way to bring this team forward for the future. But at the same time, like, we have to pick up these 3 points. And we can't get 0, 2-0. We needed these 3 points, because these are the 3 points that you take and it keeps you up there. So that when you go to play games like LAFC, you know, when we play the big teams, which we're coming up on LAFC, we got Colorado, then LA. We need to have a buffer so that we can struggle with those hard games. You know what I mean? And we're not allowing ourselves to do that. And I think a lot of the hate from our own fans is the frustrations is because, like, we don't want to be that team that has nothing to show for. We get embarrassed in the CONCACAF League. We can't lose these points. We need to win those games. Yeah, but I don't understand what Coach Wolff's doing. I don't know why Fagundes isn't staying on the field. I don't get it. And we spent time in the offseason on crosses, but, like, I mean, that's our only strat. Is we go to the corner, we just go, send a cross, hopefully we get it through when it's not happening. We can't do it. Only person that ends up with the ball is Rigoni and he can't put it in the net. If Rigoni could put it in the net, he does that, there's a huge difference in our scores right now. He does that, we are kings of the league. Because there's been so many opportunities for him to do that. And he just misses every single one. And again, it's not all his fault. But if he was scoring those, we're having a different conversation right now. We're winning. But I think we're going to be okay because I'm confident that we're going to figure it out. We're not terrible. We're not a bad team. And we need to remember that we don't hate our team. But we do hate the way that they're fucking playing right now because we hate losing. If you win, we got you forever. But if you can't put the ball in the net, we're going to have problems because we want to win. We want to win just as bad as the team wants to win. So when the team doesn't win, we're upset. Just like the team should be upset. Now, I think a lot of our guys are doing great in certain aspects, but you know, Rigoni, unfortunately, is just not, he's not doing his part. You know, the one thing he's messing up is putting the ball in the net, and that's the most important part of his job. And you got to do it. But pulling out Fagundes for Finley, like, what are we doing? It makes no sense. I don't know. So, hopefully, the wrinkles will iron out in the future. I'm not super worried about it. I'm pretty confident that we're going to be okay. But I am worried because we don't look good. We don't look horrible, but we don't look good. We're at that level where it's like you just can't trust the team. As a viewer, I don't have the confidence in my team. I watch the games like this. You know what I mean? But I think we'll be fine. I think we're going to come back. I'm not on fuck you Wolff yet. I'm not there yet. But damn am I close. And I might have to jump on that bandwagon. I might have to jump on that fuck you train. Our Keller link's showing. And our Keller link's becoming bigger than Keller. So I don't know. But yeah, it feels like we're starting to crumble. We'll see what happens. Yeah, we'll see what happens. But follow me on Twitter so we can chat while we're watching the games. You can get some of my takes in the moment. Subscribe and like the video if you enjoyed. Thanks for watching. And pray for the Verde, bruh. Pray for the Verde. Fuck.